Hey guys, what's up? I'm Karla and as you can see, still pregnant, 5.5 months, and my belly is like non-stop growing. I'm actually feeling really good, but there is one thing that is really worrying me and giving me tons of anxiety. It's these two little guys. This is Bubba and this is Woody. I need professional help. I really do. So there's a pet expert. She's a great friend of mine. Her name is Jillian Myers. She's gonna stop by and give me tons of tips because I really need them. I need to be prepared for this little baby sister. Okay, so stay right here for all of these tips and much more. Bye-bye. Hey my friends, just like I promised you, I have Jillian here. Jillian, thank you for coming because
you're welcome.
I'm nervous and I'm stressed out because, as you know, I have always treated my boys like they're my boys, like they're my children. They're super spoiled. I want to be able to make them feel good, and I'm already starting to feel like they're sensing something different. Could that happen, that they already can tell that there's a baby?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah? Well, you know, dogs can detect cancer, they can detect earthquakes before they happen. So they definitely know something's going on inside you there, and you want to make them as comfortable as possible. So you kind of need to go back to the basics, and you want to make sure that they know their basic commands: sit, stay, down. Because when, you know, the baby comes home, you want them to sit down and stay. If you haven't already established that they know those basic commands, you might want to consider taking them to a puppy training course, a dog obedience course. Get your nursery set up as soon as possible. You know, dogs like to explore, they like to see the new area, but get them used to that area, but only allow them to go, and you're going to remain the alpha. You want to enter the room first and only allow them in when you say it's okay. And let them sniff around, and then you take them out when you leave also.
So that place should be out of limits unless I'm around there. And,
absolutely. I brought you a little gift.
Yeah.
Something that you can do to kind of prepare them. I brought you a little fake baby. You want to maybe do some role playing. You want to mimic all the things that you're going to do with your new baby when you're at the changing its diaper at the changing table. Pretend you're doing that and have treats at the changing table so that you can, you know, acknowledge their presence and their good behavior.
So reward them as they're staying awake.
Exactly.
People sometimes just come up to you and say, well, they're gonna be in the doghouse. That drives me crazy. I don't have to change with my pets, right? I love them so much that I want them to be a part of my baby's life.
Well,
I don't want to change.
Don't worry about what other people say.
Okay,
you know?
good.
The one thing that you want to keep in mind though is safety first.
Yes.
Your dogs, they act so obedient, but you never know what's going to happen if you leave that child unsupervised with the dog. You never want to do that, no matter how.
No matter the breed, no matter the size, right?
Exactly, because even little dogs can go a little crazy. And it will help too, you know, speaking of children, if you have friends, I know you have some nieces and nephews.
I have 3 nephews, so this is the first.
Yeah, that's the first baby girl.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that you bring them over, and it's going to be supervised playtime, but, you know, see how your dogs interact with them. And another thing that you can do too, and you really should be doing this for the health of your dog, is we call it a snout to tail assessment. And you should do that at least once a week. But what you're doing is you're checking the ears, you're checking in the mouth, and you're kind of poking and prodding them like maybe a kid would, you know, and maybe you pull the tail a little bit. I mean, you're not doing it hard or anything like that.
But just get hands used to.
Yeah, getting them used, because there should be no part to the dog that you should not be able to touch. And if they're like nervous about sound and stuff, you can go on like YouTube or on the internet and Google baby crying sounds, and here and there play like recordings of baby crying so they can get used to that kind of thing.
Good. So they have sounds of baby crying that I could just be putting on and carrying the baby, so that will all help?
Absolutely. Once the baby's born, you might consider taking a blanket to the hospital with you, wrapping the baby in it, and then you can have your partner bring that home and put it in their sleeping area.
They can smell the baby already.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so they know something's going on, so then when that baby comes home, then they're already familiar to that smell.
Oh, Jillian, I feel so much better. You don't understand. Again, thank you, Jillian.
You're
and
welcome.
You guys, I hope all of these tips helped you out. And if you want to find out more pregnancy tips, don't forget to subscribe to me too and watch all of my videos. Thank you guys. Thank you, Jillian.
You're welcome.
I love you.